certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Okay, break.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Ready? Check, man. 22 needle. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Ready?
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. But the Vikings had a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
Red, yellow.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Blaster, stay.
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways. But you're right, they want to run their offense through him.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
43 rail. Eagle blue. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there. And they're able to come up with the first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. And he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. We may hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 40 before it was out of bounds. Called on a very strong gain of 24.
Blue stripe. Yellow, blue, green jack. Claws red. Ready?
Now back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And they'll bring Judy in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. 2nd and 5.
Black Ultra.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Black. Red. Yellow. Black. Red.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The slot man in motion right. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
70 Rangers, Cowboy 80, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And that one, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
2nd and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Come on.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Finding Walker, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Ready, set.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Looking to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Right. Ready?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Here we go. Set.
They'll set up a throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red, cycle. Field, black. Hut.
Back to throw. They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. Oh, what a juke into space. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. .38-yard line, second and 11. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down. He'll look to throw. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Right, 97. Set.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Ready. Real green. Black Ultra.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Jerry Judy, 55 yards. And the Vikings strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Flush to his right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Jack. Drop 50, drop 50. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Red, yellow, set, huh?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yellow, go. Eagle blue. Set, huh?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Light blue. Cut.
They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. This is first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Throw left side complete. That's Walker. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
38. Green Jack. Set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
43 rail. 52 blaster. Claws red. Red. Cycle. Hut, hut.
They'll set up to throw. Open man. He's got it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
Hey, green. Black Ultra.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this